What's up guys, PPD here and welcome to episode 34 of my road to Manchester City. Pretty annoyed right now. We just lost to Leicester 4-2 and I don't want to go on a rant, but holy shit, I am pissed. Like, our defense is a fucking joke. Our goalie is a joke and we seriously need to buy a world-class fullback and at least one world-class center back if we want to compete for the league and more, because what we just did against Leicester was fucking horrendous and I am so pissed. But yeah, let's get over that. We do go ahead, take a look at our transfer list, and we did sell off some cards because of the SBCs that came out. I think most of them were because of the Costa. He did get player of the month as most people expected, and the plot twist that I kind of hoped would happen ended up happening. EA required you to have Brazilians in one of the challenges, and what do you know, we bought some Brazilian informs and it does end off paying off. And as you saw right there, we did buy them for like 12,000, 13,000 coins or less, and we will sell them for a nice profit later on in the episode. Another player that went up, and I didn't expect him to go up that much, was Inform Walcott. If you guys remember correctly, a couple of episodes ago, I bought him for my team because he was one of the nations I needed for the next FUT Champions. I bought him for 136, but then I saw that a few days later he went up to like 200k, and I said, you know what, screw it. I will gladly take the profit and play with Musa Sissoko with a Hunter card. I don't care. I want that profit. So that is why I went ahead, listed up Walcott right there, and I think he does end up selling. So some very nice profit that I did not expect to get. And yeah, I told you guys I did buy some more informs after the rewards came out, and I did. Benteke was the most expensive one right there. I think I bought him for 168, as you saw right there. Also bought Diego Lopez for 24, which does end off being a good decision because he is also a player you would need for the Costa SBC. So definitely happy with the investments we made, and they do end off paying off. That sounds so weird, but we go ahead and open up a 2-player pack. I did get rid of a bunch of the rare gold players that we had. I figured instead of discarding them, I might as well put them through the gold upgrade and open up this 2-player pack. We do end up getting Biglia, which is a bit annoying because I'm not the biggest fan of him after what he did in the last 2 Copa Americas, but I had to resist the urge to discard him because he might be useful one day in one of the SBCs. But we go ahead and open up the monthly rewards for FUT Champions. These came out of the blue on like Thursday night, I think, or Friday, and most of us did not expect it. We would expect them next Wednesday, since that's what happened last month, but EA came up big, gave us the monthly rewards early, and we finished gold 1 for the month, just 4 wins away, I believe, from elite from the month, which is honestly devastating because we would have got 12 inform cards rather than 3, but it is what it is, and hopefully in the next upcoming month we can get elite. But we open up the pack. Who do we get? We get ourselves Forsberg. Trying to hold myself back from complaining, but man, that hurts. Forsberg, not a bad player. However, you'd have to put him into a Bundesliga team because obviously you don't want to rock with that many Swedish players. I don't see myself ever building a Bundesliga team, even for FUT Champions, because I'm just not a big fan of the Bundesliga. But who knows, maybe as an impact sub. We also get Heaton and Luis, 2 guys I will never ever use. And the worst part about that is that you can't even use those guys as an inform card for the SBCs. Why, EA? They're just pointless cards in our club at that point. But whatever. Free stuff, you can't complain. But yeah, our first monthly rewards were definitely better than that. But it is what it is. You know, it happens. And we do end up selling Walcott for 196. I think that means we made about 50,000 coins or a little bit more than that, which is honestly amazing. I did not expect that to happen, and I'm just happy I did sell him off because I think he has dropped a little bit, if I'm not mistaken. I did also go ahead and buy a bunch of this guy right here, Sume, I want to say his name is, because he's the only center back in that team and there is a Turkish League SBC out, so I'm hoping that he does go up. Unfortunately, he has dropped to like 2,000 or 3,000, so at this point we have lost coins, but I'm hoping that as time goes on, the card gets a little bit rarer. People realize that you need him. Well, you don't really need him. You can play left backs and the center back role and still get the chemistry, but some people are just dumb and they're going to want to buy the center back, and hopefully he does go up and we make profit. If not, we do end up losing a couple thousand coins, which is a little bit annoying, but it's fine. The Walcott profit should cover that. But we jump into the final of the FUT draft. We did win the second round pretty easily and the third round in the last episode, and now we're in the final looking to grab a win. We come across a guy who has the same formation as us. I think we do have the better players, but we both have the same goalkeeper, which is honestly a goalkeeper I do not want to have in net, and that is exactly why. Karius is a clown. Ibrahimovic shoots it right there. Karius just falls backwards. He's been watching too much Bravo. Doesn't even dive to his side. At least dive to the right, man. I mean, whatever. We're losing 1-0 in this game. And in the 40th minute, we would try to look for an equalizer over here. Alexis Sanchez runs down the wing, swings in a great cross to his Arsenal teammate Coquelin. But of course, he misses it. Open that free header, and Coquelin misses it. And I'm pretty annoyed at this point. But in the 45th minute, Bale with a great turn right there gives it to Aguero, and Aguero finds the back of the net. Lovely goal from him, and very nice, because we would now head into the second half 1-1. So pretty even game. He's had more chances, but not exactly amazing chances. We've had more possession, but it's honestly anybody's game, even though I feel like I am playing a little bit better than him and have the better chance of winning. But we'll have to see what happens in the second half. I do end off taking off Coquelin because that miss was just pathetic. Bring on Layun in that role. And that sub that I did right there, Layun for Coquelin, makes me wonder if you, at the end of the game, we'll see if that would have been a different result had I not done that sub. But yeah, we do go ahead, and in the 60th minute, I believe, we do bring on nobody. I think I did the squad instructions. I changed them up a little bit because I just wasn't creating anything. I went ahead and changed the wingers to drift wide when normally I have them on stay central. And over here, he does get a corner. What is this? What is this? Ibra heads it. Alderweireld controls it terribly. Goes into the back of the net. Goes down as an own goal. And at that point, I'm thinking, okay, it's going to be one of those games. So I do go ahead and immediately take off Alderweireld. A disgraceful own goal right there. And honestly, the defense throughout the whole 4 games of the draft was something I knew would get exposed at some point or another. We were a little bit lucky to make it this far without it getting exposed. We do equalize it right there with Pogba. Fucking terrible from Karius, by the way. And I didn't dab, by the way. That's just his default celebration. So we make it 2-2. And yeah, like I was saying, I knew this defense was going to get exposed at some point because it was just way too attacking despite the work rates saying otherwise. I look at the work rates of Alderweireld and Matip, and they don't even have high attacking work rates, but I just felt like they were pushing up way too much. That is an example right there. Where is my defense? Ibrahimovic, easy finish for him, makes it 3-2. But like, what is going on? Like, where is my defense? I've played with Tremolinas before, who is our left back. I know he has a high attacking work rate, but I have the instructions on stay back while attacking. I'm unbalanced, so you can't say I'm on attacking, and that's why my defense is pushing up so high. I have no idea who my right back is, but I'm pretty sure he has a high attacking work rate too, but he does have a medium defensive work rate, and I've played with players that have those work rates, and they don't attack as much as this fucking defense. So where is my defense? I have my CDM, who at this point is Layun, on stay back while attacking, but yet I'm getting my opponent score goals right down the middle. So what is it? And I'm noticing this is happening too with my team in FUT Champions a lot, and it's really annoying me to a point where I think I might have to switch formation or something. I don't know, but we do end up losing the draft Really disappointing result. I feel like we could have won, but it just didn't go our way. I feel like if we had a defensive midfielder, because Pogba has a high medium, despite him being a CDM, Haji has a medium low, Layun has high, which I guess it's good that he has a high defensive work rate, but then again, he has a high attacking work rate, so he's going to be pushing up too much up and down, despite me fucking putting stay back while attacking. Sorry, guys. I am just so angry today after that result from City. And losing the draft when I feel like I could have won is pretty disappointing. But yeah, we do get a pretty decent reward. We got a 25k pack, a 12.5k pack, and 20,000 coins, which is honestly pretty good because I think the coin rewards are pretty rare. And after that, we go ahead and take a look at our transfer list. I did end up selling Benteke because he did go up, sold him for 190, and I am so glad I did because he did end up dropping not too long after because Team of the Group stages came out. We also made a serious amount of coins on the informs we invested in. Very happy with that profit. And we are sitting at 700,000 coins, which is amazing. And we're going to go ahead and go to our club and say farewell to the Movember cards. Absolutely pointless cards that we packed. I can't believe EA didn't do anything with them in regards to squad builder challenges. My final hope was with the Costa SBC. They weren't required, so I said, fuck it. I'm going to discard them, take the coins. I think we got like 50,000 coins from that because we had like 5 or 6. So discarding them gave us 10,000 coins a pop. So you know what? I'll gladly take the coins. We do go ahead and take a look at our transfer list once again. We did sell off that silver Atletico Madrid guy. I think he sold just because of the Costa SVC. We went ahead and did sell David Silva since he is a high rated card and you do need a Spanish team for one of the challenges. He did go up in price. We sold him for 29,000 coins after buying him for 18,000 coins. So I was pretty happy with that. Alonso, now this is funny. Look right here, by the way. Alonso doesn't sell for 2K, right? But there's another Movember card, by the way. We're going to go ahead and discard that. Don't need it. But Thiago, who we have, who plays for Bayern, Rico doesn't sell for anything either, who plays for Bayern, has the same exact rating and is pretty much the same exact position as him, sells for 4,000 coins. Now, if anybody can explain that to me, I'd be happy because it just makes no sense that Alonso doesn't sell for 2K, but Thiago sells for 4K. I don't know. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and list him up because we don't need him and we would obviously want the coins. We do have 2 Werners left. We did sell one earlier on. I forgot to mention that. So we've made some decent profit on Werner. And after that, we go ahead and do an SBC. Nope, not any of the Player of the Month ones. Those are way too expensive. We go ahead and do one in the Super League one, and that is going to be Besiktas over here. Pretty cheap SBC to do because most of the players are gold. Only had to spend around 15,000 coins or less, I want to say. Still a little bit pricey, but the reward is a 25k pack, so I think it was worth it. And I might do the other ones like Galatasaray and Fenerbahce sometime soon also because they are pretty cheap also. So I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. But we go ahead and open up the packs to end off this episode. We get a gold players pack, 2 premium gold players pack, I think. First pack, who do we get? We get ourselves Kolasinac over here, who is a discard. So pretty terrible pack. We do get a Liga MX guy. This guy over here, I don't think he sells for anything. Nope, he doesn't. So we're going to go ahead and store him in the club. We get a Super League guy over here. Hoped this guy would go for something because he's Spanish and he's silver and he's a center back. But guess what? He doesn't go for anything. So we go ahead, send everything to the club, open up the second pack. Who are we going to get in this? No walkout. And we get ourselves Consigli. And we've packed a lot of Italian goalkeepers, I feel, in this FIFA so far. We've packed Perrin a few times. I'm pretty sure that's not the first time we pack Consigli. But we also get Sterling over here. And that is like the 100th City player we pack pulled that's rated under 84, I want to say. So we're going to go ahead, swap him out for the one we bought, and sell that one off. And to end off this episode, the last pack over here, who are we going to get? Is it going to be a good pull? It's Zealer. What a kick in the fucking balls, EA, I swear to God. Anyways, guys, this is going to conclude this episode of my road to Manchester City. I'm sorry that I went ranting, but I'm just so annoyed today. Anyways, guys, this has been episode 34. Thank you so much for watching. Next episode, we're back into Foot Champions and more trading. My name is PBD, and I'm out.